Welcome to Kaleidoscope, a product of APTA U. This monthly webinar series focuses on elevating diversity, equity, inclusion, and belonging in the public transit industry.
What I've seen being in Tampa for 2 years is that there's some communities, Tampa's hot now, and lots of people are moving to Tampa. So the housing costs have gone up, similar to Chicago, Denver, all over the United States. And because of this, people who were living in communities, even if they had some limitations in those communities, they did have like that social support network in those communities, right? You may have been there for generations. You had a local church, or, you just had a network of people who you could rely on to help you babysit if you had to run an errand or something like that. But now you can't afford to live in these communities.
Sure.
So you're moving further out where it's cheaper. But guess what we don't have a lot of when you move further out? Transit.
Sure.
Right? So now what we're doing is, again, it's something that we didn't see, right? Coming out of, now everybody can get on the bus, but our communities have changed because people can't afford to live where the bus is. So now we're pushing people further out. We're designing great communities further out with no access to transit or very limited access to transit. So then, we have more miles we have to drive to get people far, far away and bring them back, the deadhead miles that we have to pay for. So and the funding, as Dorval said, but then also it's like the convergence of the land use, the policy decisions, and then it goes back to, I think, a comment I made earlier, that we have marginalized public transit so much so that the industry is required to explain how we're subsidized, but no other mode has to do that. And all of the modes are subsidized, all of them. Right? But we are the ones who have to constantly remind people or explain to people why it's okay that we're subsidized. And I think, not until we can get to a place where we address that, can we say there's equity, modal equity, right? So once we get modal equity, then we can start talking about all the cherries on top, right?
Point. What a great point.